Hi, and welcome to the Facebook ad strategy. And I'm really excited to talk about this because there's a lot of people out there who talk about using Facebook ads and they just kind of just go right into it and just show you. But when it comes to Facebook ads, there's a strategy that you want to employ when you are doing Facebook ads. And this could save you time and save you money, okay? So here's what you're going to learn in Module 1. The different types of Facebook funnels that you should use. And you should also learn about what is your goal for a Facebook campaign. Crunchy solutions, also known as lead magnets. Different strategies for generating leads and sales with Facebook ads. And who is your ideal customer and your target audience. So a lot to cover in Module 1. We'll get right into it. So the Facebook funnel. Here's a Facebook funnel. So this is kind of a very bird's eye overview of what happens. So you'll have your Facebook ad, which goes to a landing page. And on that landing page, it'll obviously lead to a lead capture, so where someone enters their information. And then the phase after that is the trust building phase, where you're sending them emails or they're downloading an ebook or your lead magnet. And then after that, then it becomes the sale. That's where the sale happens. The sale doesn't happen after the landing page. So this is really important. What is your goal? What is your goal when it comes to Facebook advertising? What's your ultimate goal? Is it building your email list? Is it selling a product or service from using Facebook ads? You have to have a clear goal. How many emails? How many sales? Be specific and realistic. So if this is your first time using Facebook ads and you don't have any metrics to go by, then I would go with, for every 50 emails, I hope to change that into a sale. Okay, so after the ad, 50 emails go to the lead capture. 50 people enter their email addresses into the lead capture. And then out of all those 50 people, one person buys. Okay, that's kind of realistic. Okay, and depending upon your product and your industry, it depends. And one thing I want to mention is don't use Facebook ads for brand advertising, especially if you're just beginning. It's not worth it, and it costs a lot of money because you're just throwing money, putting an ad out there without asking for any return or even customer investment, right? You just want people to see your ad. And most big companies, they do a lot of Facebook brand advertising, and that's fine because they have the money and they want to get their brand out there more. There's a time and place for this kind of advertising, but if you're just starting out, don't do brand advertising. So I think one of the most important things people don't realize is if somebody gives you their email, it's a transaction, but it's not for money, it's for value. So what kind of value can you give to someone who is going to be entering their email information and their name to be on your list? And that's what we come to. We come to a lead magnet, or also known as a crunchy solution. And basically, it's something of value that you can give to someone in exchange for their email. And the whole point of this is to build trust and to build a relationship. So for example, if you're a store, an online store selling physical products, you could give them a lead magnet, something as like, for example, a free coupon, a discount, free samples with the purchase of something, right? If you're doing online training, you could do free training, PDFs, videos, courses, online tools, calculators. For example, if you're in the fitness space and you want to have a calorie counter, you could develop your own app maybe for it. And basically, you want to make lead magnets that are irresistible to your ideal customer. And you want to make sure that these don't solve a general problem. You want to be very specific about what your lead magnet does. Okay? It's really important. So here I have some examples of lead magnets, also known as crunchy solutions. So here I have from Ramit Sethi. He has a lead magnet where he gives out his free book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and where he will send you the free download. And then there's a little blurb where he says that you'll learn the best strategies for financial success. So it's a free book, like an actual physical book. And then here we have Frank and Oak, which is an online clothing store that gives 20% off coupon if you sign up to their email list and use a coupon code. It's very specific because it's 20% off sales styles, and also he says here it's for a limited time only. So it gives people that sense of urgency, okay, which is really good. And then here we have a webinar training from Drip Apps, and it says here how we reversed engineered Google and got 1,000 first page video rankings in 300 cities. Very specific for their niche, in this case search engine optimization type people who want to be on the first page of Google. So very specific, very related to their ideal customer. So that's what you want to do when you're thinking about creating your lead magnet. So let's go over the funnel for building your email list or generating leads. So this strategy is to get their attention so that they can go to your landing page, get to your lead magnet where they can give you their email address and their name. And then after that, you deliver the lead magnet through the email, okay, which builds trust, and eventually you can sell to them. So this is how it works. You have your Facebook ad, your landing page, right? And on the landing page, you'll have your opt-in page or your opt-in pop-up. Then the person receives your lead magnet, and then after that, continual emails from you to build trust. So that's how you generate leads with Facebook ads. So I get a lot of questions from people asking, should an ad on Facebook go directly to a sales page? And most of the time the answer is no. You don't want to do that. Even if you're selling physical products, you don't want to send people directly to a sales page. It's always best to send them to a landing page where you can give them something, even if it's a coupon, and where they have to enter their email address. So because you don't want to waste those ad dollars, right? If somebody clicks on your ad, goes directly to a sales page, and then doesn't buy, you basically kind of lose that customer forever, right? You don't have their information to contact them. On the other hand, if you're sending them to a lead magnet, for example, let's say 50% off coupon, and you have to enter your email address to get that coupon, then you have the email address on file where you can continually build trust with them and send them more emails in the future. So here I have different examples. So for example, for a product, the Facebook ad goes to a landing page, which gives a free sample, which then you have email follow-up, which goes to a sale. On the other hand, if you have a service, you could use something like an ad, Facebook ad, which goes to a webinar registration, which then goes to the actual webinar, and then the webinar is basically where you sell. So one question you want to answer is, who is your ideal customer? It's extremely important because who is your ideal customer will help you in creating your ad, and it will help you in creating your lead magnet. So it's really important that you have a clear image of who your ideal customer is. And don't worry, we have a whole separate module on how to do customer research and target audience research so that you can get this really, really clear in your mind. So the action steps for this module is to fill out the customer info sheet. If you don't know how to answer the questions that are on the customer info sheet, then head over to our other module, the ideal customer research / target audience module. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to have a clear and specific goal for your Facebook ad campaign and write it down. If you don't have any idea, just write a figure. Let's say 10 emails. I want to get 10 emails from my ad. And from out of those 10 emails, I want to be able to get one sale. Or you can do 50 emails, and then out of 50 emails, you can get one sale from those 50 emails. And then decide on the type of funnel strategy you'll be using. So again, this is referring back to the images I talked about in the previous slides.